Hello, my name is Cindy Clark. First, I would like to thank for the opportunity to participate at the Canadian Women in Energy Industry Evening. It is a privilege to be here at the Calgary Petroleum Club, surrounded by women who are professionals, leaders, and decision makers in the energy industry, and of course for all the allies. There may be some curious people in the room about asking who the Women in Supply Chain Association is and why we exist. Before I answer that directly, I want to start with something that I say often and sometimes with great conviction. If you have a job, if you live in a community, or if you're in this building today, you are in supply chain. When we truly understand how interconnected and integral the supply chain is, we gain a deeper appreciation for how our decisions ripple abroad. That awareness allows us to build supply chains that are more vibrant, transparent, and successful. We often simplify the supply chain by thinking of terms of trucks, planes, and pipelines. We focus on moving things from point A to point B. But the supply chain is far more complex than that. If a truck breaks down, now we rely on a technician. That technician relies on tools, equipment, infrastructure, parts, and training. Every role matters. Every connection matters. When one part is disrupted, the impact extends beyond that single moment. Once you decide to see supply chain through this lens, it changes how you make decisions. It changes how you collaborate, and it changes how you lead. This perspective aligns closely with this year's International Women's Day theme, Give to Gain. When we give knowledge, when we collaborate, and when we intentionally connect across roles and disciplines, everybody wins, including ourselves. In the supply chain, shared insight strengthens outcomes. Awareness reduces risk. And collaboration is not a nice to have, it's a performance advantage. This is where the Women in Supply Chain Association comes in. We exist to help people recognize that they are part of the supply chain, understand the value that they bring, and that beyond titles, the roles that they do really matter. We are also intentional about inclusion. Supply chain does not function in groups, industries, or communities that are excluded. While our focus is on women, because women are positioned to drive meaningful change, we also engage actively with men and marginalized communities. Sustainable success does not happen in silos. No one person, no one role, and no one organization can do this alone. When we collaborate and share knowledge across technology, procurement, logistics, operations, and leadership, etc., everybody benefits. If I bring insight from my role to help you succeed in yours, my role improves as well. Awareness expands capacity. Collaboration strengthens performance. At its core, women's supply chain is about building healthier supply chains so that our companies, industries, communities, and individuals can thrive. That is who we are, and that's why we exist. So when you have a chance, please don't hesitate to come by the Women in Supply Chain's table and ask any questions or share any insight and learn more about what the Women in Supply Chain is about. And we will have an event on March 4th. We're working on our new website. And we're going to have a sort of a progress from back into the future and seeing where we're going and what our opportunities are from what we've learned. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. And everyone have a great evening.